Dungeons & Dragonlarks is my rendition of the D&D starter adventure, The Mines of Phandelver. Those who are familiar with this adventure will find that though this is the first Dungeons & Dragons game I have hosted, the power has already gone to my head, and I have created a host of new monsters found nowhere in the Dungeons & Dragons world. And I have changed up many of the characters and storylines provided in this starter set. Going on this intrepid adventure, we have Havildud, an elf druid played by Siam Veritas. Orsic, a dwarf cleric played by Heimdallr. Edwin, a human warrior played by Siam Oda. Shen, a human rogue played by GM Turfing. And Zeke, an elf wizard played by GM John. Join us as this brave party attempts to overcome obstacles and solve puzzles unlike any the Dungeons & Dragons universe has ever seen before. Hello everyone, welcome to our Dungeons & Dragonlarks. Last time we were here, our wonderful group of adventurers had just defeated a group of bugbears, and we're heading deeper into the Redbrand Hideout. Woo! Yeah.
Take out those riprats.
Maybe we won't die in the process.
By any
Maybe.
means necessary.
So when we were last in the Redbrand Hideout, there was some kind of... We encountered something at the end of that encounter, didn't we? There was some fearsome presence?
No, you guys had just finished killing the bugbears. And that was like the last thing that happened.
The presence was the laughing.
Oh, maybe that's...
Yeah, the last.
Oh, okay.
That was the time before when there was the last laughing Nothic.
There's another thing that we just walked by.
We talked our way past him. It's
Turned
different.
out to be
We
okay.
were very, very
It was-
diplomatic.
It was strange. He had some pretty valuable things that could have helped us. We just walked past him.
I mean, you could have fought him. That was a choice you just made. Diplomacy. Alright, so how would you guys like to proceed? We've drawn out the map this time, so you guys were... I believe some of you were in the room and others were in the hallway, and you still had six followers, 3 prisoners, and 3 people you had saved. And they had waited behind, not really in the hallway anymore, while you guys fought off the giant deadly bugbears.
Okay, so this is the bugbear room. There's bugbears all over the floor.
Yes, you're surrounded by death.
Have we checked their pockets yet? Do they have pockets?
They have skin folds
We checked their skin folds.
and billets.
We checked nature's pocket.
The main bugbear has a belt pouch containing 33 SP, and his eye patch is black leather with semi-precious stones, which is...
Sure it doesn't pick your pocket.
And he had an iron key as well.
Well, I'll take the iron key, and you guys can have the rest. Keys always lead to more interesting things.
Are you a treasure?
Oh yeah, he's
Treasure
picking up this sheet.
quartermaster?
I'm gonna put a treasureless
They're
jump
really good at
shadows.
pinball.
Now I'm trying to copy over what we had. We had the long sword, the silver ring, which I assume we haven't sold this stuff, or we got it in here.
Okay, so this room was...
You guys hadn't been here. You guys just came through here.
Oh.
And then this is the...
Should we
this is
even
not
be
here.
seeing this? Is
No,
this a
pretend
mystery
that's...
to
I
us?
guess I should cover that in some way, but we need more paper.
We can get you more.
Okay, next time there'll be more paper.
Do you?
This could actually...
Use a mad key.
That
Okay.
seems heavy, but I'll get it.
There we go. Yeah.
Use the DM screens.
So unless other people are writing it down, all we've gotten from here that we're not actively using is a long sword, a silver ring, and our party still has 164 gold to its name.
Woot!
Well, okay. Let's find out So what does this hallway look like? What do we have going on? How, like, is it well lit? Is it kind of dark?
There are torches on the wall. So there's that, but they seem to be kind of flickering as if they're having trouble. The mist that you guys saw in the last place has not followed you here, so
Pretty sure it's magical.
it's dim, but you can see.
How would you think that?
I have my reasons.
Those who can see in the dark can probably see perfectly clearly. Those who can't can see well enough to walk around.
Humans.
Well, I think we should light a torch, because it is dark in here.
I do that. I get the little flint and get a torch lit, and I hold it up along with a sword.
Great.
And
Since you have the light and you can see, we'll have you go first on the hallway.
Should have seen that coming.
well, let's see if we can't find an exit to this place so we can get these poor hostages to safety, shall we? I'm sure this is the safest direction we could possibly go in.
It's really the only direction we can go in.
I don't think it's that safe.
Don't tell that to the Isner's prey.
What did you just call us?
He called you an Isner's prey.
I think he was referring to the prisoners.
No, those guys.
We're
I
also
was
kind
referring
of
to the
afraid.
shredded monster in here.
Can
the
you
Isner
please not
prey.
decipher my code? Thank you.
The party's just actually stopped and sits there talking. What did he say?
We are all the prey of the dreadful Isner.
Yeah, so just gonna move forward.
All right. There's around the corner you see a door. It appears to be made of heavy wood and it is slightly ajar.
Wait, is it
But
a
you
door
can
or a
see-
jar?
What happened to the door?
I think it was replaced. This is the door.
I don't know where all of our old minis went.
This is the
I have the
main
mini if you'd
directly.
rather use the guy with the hammer. But that was out, so I didn't.
We
hold
do
it.
have a descent figure that is a dwarf with a hammer.
But is he painted?
He was.
Painted gray.
I don't know.
These were the figures that were here. So
When we were setting up, we didn't have a lot of the other minis, so I just used the minis out of the box.
yes.
This box.
But yeah,
And then
what,
there's Arcane Horror.
what are we seeing in this? Oh God.
Let's hope not.
You can hear the murmur of voices on the other side of the door, and light is filtering in, but you can't decipher what is being said.
Should I
What are the
not?
voices speaking in? Can we tell that? Like the language? What does it sound like?
Yes. It sounds like common. What is the
Common tongue is the
Yeah.
tongue, human tongue.
Yes, that's
Basic,
what it sounds
you know.
like.
Okay.
So, you guys want to do?
What do you
Well-
think we should do, Wizard? You're the smartest.
We should move forward.
I probably am the smartest.
I can, you know, I'm talking quietly like, I can open the door and if there's anything behind it, you know, I'll step aside so you can fire a bolt of flame or
Can you guys still see? Do we still have the torch lit?
Yes.
torches lit.
You know, it might be subtler if the people with the torch backed up from the door, and those of us who can see in the dark open the door. That way we wouldn't be backlit.
I mean, I'm right here. You know, you can talk directly to me.
Do we see light coming on from under the door?
Yes.
All right. You want me to snuff the torch?
Yeah, that might be good. We can light it afterwards if we
Alright.
have to. And we will very creepily open the door.
I get my
Quietly.
shield back out.
That's what I meant to say, but we're gonna do it creepy too.
Great.
That's an excellent plan.
You should
Oh,
just have
sorry.
it open and you see nothing on the other side.
All right.
Just
Who is?
creep.
It's Zeke
It's
doing it, right?
yeah. Zeke and Edwin are in the lead.
Which ones? These have changed. So,
Zeke's the guy with the book.
oh,
I don't know who Edwin is there.
Mine is the one with
Oh,
the fantastic painting,
this
and
one.
he's carrying a
Yes.
cat.
All right.
Edwin.
So you slowly open the door,
Oh boy.
and you see.
Uh-oh, they're masters.
Oh, they're angry because they're red.
Are they really skeletons?
Yes.
with bows and arrows?
I thought we shut these guys in their coffins.
You see 2 tables, wooden tables, let's see, better description.
It looks like they're
Um,
antique.
Several worn tables and chairs are scattered around this large room. Wooden benches are drawn up against walls decorated with draperies of brown and red, and several ale kegs are propped up and tapped. I have to stop that description because I changed it. There are 6 skeletons in Redbrand cloaks, 3 at each table, and they appear to be playing.
What are you pointing out?
3 at each table. There's stacks of coins on the table.
Ooh.
The room is brightly lit with torches on every wall. And they're laughing and having fun playing, and this is
That means they're
is a
sentient.
good-
Yeah.
description of what they look like.
Wow.
This is
Those are awfully jolly skeletons.
yeah, they're very happy because they're playing.
Are they still trying to drink ale?
Well, you
Yes,
know,
they're
That's
definitely.
just sad.
You
Their
see them,
teeth are
they're
sharp.
drinking the ale, and it's like
they're
not working. It's working exactly as you would imagine it
Yes,
looked. Yeah. Along the wall, the far wall, it looks like the wall that you encountered earlier, where it's kind of this amorphous, like, purple swirling. So,
I'm betting that's magic.
I need to see some evidence.
I think
Don't touch it.
we'll have to
Purple
detect
and
the magic.
swirling.
Maybe it's just glitter.
I turn to the
All
priest.
that glitters is
This might be a good time for a turn undead, old man.
Yeah, I suddenly closed the door.
okay.
Where are they going to go?
Fair point.
We could just bar the door. Right? Can we bar the door?
They'll collapse into a bone heap. I like that plan.
I suppose we could all go into the room, run around the outer edge the other side, then I could turn undead. Maybe they would leave.
We could
the
try-
way we came.
We could try diplomacy. That's worked so well for us in the past.
They're playing cards, they can't be all bad.
Right. They're laughing. They're talking. They're.
We challenge them to a game of cards. If we win, they leave.
And if they win, they get
Actually,
our skin.
that's
Or we
That's
could just
No,
take.
I don't like that deal.
Wait, why are we going in this room again?
We have
There's
to.
no
there's
other
way
way
out.
It's the only way to go.
So we could just walk in casually and act like we are supposed to be here.
Everyone, act as if you do not have any skin or muscles.
Just wander in. It's not like everyone in the
That won't be
castle
hard
has
to
been
see.
a bone heap.
He has no muscles.
There were.
That's true. I'm very weak.
There-
How long was it on?
I think it just stopped.
Okay.
Now, what was it again that you have that is going to make the skeletons your friends?
Position
She's a-
of privilege.
He's a nobleman.
The common folk make every effort to accommodate you and avoid your displeasure,
How dare they not bend knee to him?
and other people of high birth treat you as a member of the same social sphere.
If they're
What
noble
about dead
skeletons,
people?
they're automatically considered friendly.
That might be tough. But I'm pretending like these are just regular folks.
Death does not transcend the caste barrier.
That's right.
So all of the room falls silent, and all of the skeletons turn to look at you. Pretend there aren't arrows; they don't have their bows up. They're just kind of looking at you.
I'm trying to see what game they're playing.
You see cards, but you can't see because they all put their cards down and they're in the way.
What are you guys playing?
They ignore your question,
Oh no.
and one of
Roll for
them
initiative.
pushes their chair back and looks over and says, "I didn't think there was any more people with skin left in this building. Who are you? How did you get here?"
Can you make something up?
We're
Sure.
supposed to be here.
I'm gonna let you finish, but I gotta tell you, my hands have the hottest album of all time, and I cast Burning Hands on the rest together.
Well, I guess there went
Timely.
diplomacy.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna go well.
You never know.
Alright.
We worked
do
so
you have
well.
to roll for that?
No, you have to roll to resist it, assuming they have dexterity.
Which of them?
Just 3, because I can only hit.
These 3?
Yeah, they have to be clustered close for me to hit them. It's only a 15-foot cone.
What do I roll?
Okay, so you're gonna want to roll their dexterity saving throw,
Okay.
which is gonna be their dexterity modifier. I'm going to guess skeletons do not have dexterity saving throw as a class ability.
You'd be surprised. Skeletons
Maybe
are
they're
quite
very
dexterous.
They're
dexterous.
down for some reason.
Got all that flesh in the way. They're very fleshy.
It could be,
Exactly.
Also, anytime they want to make like xylophone sounds, they got that out the ready.
I'm just assuming they don't have
Alright.
proficiency in dex.
They do have a +2.
That's okay.
Oh.
So you roll a d20, you add 2 to it, and you have to beat my saving throw or my DC.
So 9, so 11.
Nope.
Oh, so this guy's hit.
Yeah.
11.
13. That one does.
So this guy
He's gonna take half damage.
takes half damage.
I wish I could zoom a little bit more.
What?
So the 2 in red take full damage.
Alright.
The 1 in black
Takes half damage.
takes half damage. So full damage is 13.
Alright. So these guys fly back, the flames completely disintegrate them, and they trail off into puffs of dust. Because that's what happens.
From my angle, I just smell smoke, and I went, I think
Oh, you hear the flame. You guys hear.
diplomacy failed.
Burning hands is not subtle. I go like this in a 15 cone
Oh, I
flame
know
sword.
that. It's just from my angle, I'm looking down a hallway, and I just see.
So what you're saying is we hear a, hey guys, they have skin.
This guy
and then a
kicks
whoosh.
Yes.
Yeah, like,
the,
diplomacy
and then
seems to
the
have failed.
smell of
No,
char.
you forgot about the, I hate to interrupt you, but,
I'm gonna let you finish.
well, I'm gonna let you finish, yeah.
My hands have the hottest spell of all time.
Alright, so this
Of
guy
all
kicks
time.
the table
Timeless
up,
and
and
relevant
the
joke.
table gets
Thank you.
disintegrated, but he's only half scorched.
Also, anything in that radius that is flammable is on fire.
So you just
The
lit their card
table
game
and
on
The
fire.
tables and
Their
chairs are on
chairs
fire.
are on fire, and their money? I don't know if their money could be on fire.
And
The
if
cards
it's-
are all gone.
cards are on fire, but if the money's metal, then no.
Okay. I don't know how flammable. Maybe. I mean, you just disintegrated the skeletons. So
Yeah, this will signify that this table is on fire.
yeah, this is the fires. All right, so
I have a feeling we're gonna be
would
using
you
a lot
guys
of those.
like to
Yeah.
roll for initiative?
I would.
I would be honored.
13?
5.
15?
11.
10.
All right. So, guys.
Now remember, they get their dex bonus to this.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Initiative is always the toughest thing to keep track of.
Skeletons really are surprisingly dexterous. That's a dex
Alright.
of at least 14 or 15.
So,
Yeah. Zombies are.
two of the skeletons are gonna go first. So these two guys are gonna like they pull out their bows and they shoot at the guy with flamethrower hands.
That's understandable.
This guy goes first,
You always want to shoot at the guy with the flamethrower.
and let's see.
Flamethrowers!
A 10.
Plus whatever their ranged attack
You
was.
always want to attack the wizard or the healer first, and
Or
that's
no.
monster 101.
It's going to be 10 plus enough.
14.
I cast Shield. I may do this as a reaction, which I get 1 a turn. My AC boosts up 5 for the rest of this turn, so my AC is 18, and the arrow goes and bounces away from me.
Nice.
And hits Oda.
All right.
Otherwise, it would have hit me.
So this guy also shoots
Okay.
because he doesn't get it. 14, 18.
That's actually going to hit me.
So this hits you.
That just hits me. It like bounces in through the
You're like,
shield.
oh.
Oh.
1d6.
You guys okay
Ow.
over there?
6. Plus-
That was a third of my life.
All right.
Gotta stop casting that donut shield.
As a free action, I turn out the door and I shout, "A little help!"
You're getting a little help.
It's now Shen's turn.
All right,
happened to
I'm going to
diplomacy?
use my cunning action
Uh-huh.
to take a disengage, so I provoke no attacks of opportunity. I'm going to run over here.
Whoa, you like teleported. Okay.
I'm real fast.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to stab that guy who has yet to go.
This guy.
Yes.
All right.
And in so doing, I get advantage
Let's have this.
and sneak attack. Alright, I get advantage and critical because he has not gone yet.
Okay.
So that's going to be a 20 to hit.
Okay, well, you'll definitely hit him.
Alright, this is a short sword, so I get to do 3. So 18. 26 damage.
All right, so let's see how I
Now,
explain how
if they
that-
have any resistances, and that's important to know as well.
It certainly is.
So you stabbed them real good, but they don't have a liver, so.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of guts, so I just rattle
I
around in
don't
the
think
ribcage.
they have.
Should say in their stat block, like.
Yeah, they don't have resistances.
Pretty
They
sure
have
skeletons
damage
are supposed to-
immunities and
Ah,
condition immunities.
Those are important.
So you can't.
What are they immune to?
Poison.
Oh, well, that's not.
Yeah. So I think this is actually going to be pretty effective.
Alright, well I sneak attack that skeleton.
And what did you use? Use a sword?
I used rapier.
And you did 27
Oh, I used
No,
damage.
a
yeah, look,
short
they don't
sword.
have resistances. They have vulnerabilities, though.
A vulnerability bludgeon.
Yeah.
But they removed the resistances.
They did indeed.
So you strike at it and it just goes all the way through the skeleton. So it just explodes in half and is dead.
That's what
It's deader than it was before.
That's my biggest perk to taking the assassin tree. I'm an assassin now, John. In case you didn't.
Yeah, you're a real hero.
The assassin tree is actually next door to the Dollar Tree.
It is.
So it's Edwin's turn.
Let's see. So, the guy, this guy went.
This guy went. This guy went.
This
This
guy.
guy has not gone yet.
And he's
Uh,
damaged. So if you hit him, you'll finish him.
He's on the other side of the
Dash
fire.
and
Scarred him for life.
Super dash.
Yeah,
scarred him to
disintegrated
death.
his
Do
friends.
you like my dash action?
You know what?
Do you like it?
These guys
How
are a
do you
bigger
dash and
threat
disengage?
because
I
I'm
just
guessing that
dashed.
Shen doesn't
I
have
just-
a lot of health.
Oh,
So I'm
because
going
they
to
hadn't gone yet.
charge
Yeah.
forward
I thought you said disengage.
and
Right.
strike
It's
at
almost
the skeleton.
But my
in front
cunning
of
action lets me take dash as a bonus action.
Right, or disengage.
with the
They're
short
actually
sword.
very different.
Disengage is different.
Oh, no.
What'd
No.
you do?
I rolled a 2.
You ran up there and
They dodge nimbly to
that's
the
me.
side, or
That's
they
me.
just kind of.
that's me.
Oh, did I grab the wrong guy?
And that's him.
Okay. So
You have
just
advantage,
kind of-
you know. You're
Really?
flanking him.
It didn't matter. He rolled a 2.
Where he gets to roll 2d20 and choose the highest.
So roll again. Do better than a 2.
See, that's much better.
Okay, and what do we got here?
That's a
So that's a 18.
yeah.
You hit him.
Okay, and 1d8.
That's right. You have a shield now, don't you?
4
Plus 3,
plus 3, 7.
7.
All right. So you chop his arm off. You go and you chop the arm off that is holding the bow and arrow, so that falls to the ground as well. Or holding the bow, so that falls to the ground.
He's gonna.
So you were a spot
It
hit.
is Zeke's turn.
Cool. I'm hurt, but I'm still on my feet. I'm gonna save my last spell. I'm gonna just Ray of Frost the wounded. You appear to be on fire, so I Ray of Frost him.
All right.
I'm gonna try to.
We just actually extinguished the table that's on fire.
I mean,
Let's use the.
That was a die roll.
I'm gonna miss. 8.
You
Oh,
miss.
maybe we should.
Shouldn't have used the die roll. Technically, no. I don't think it puts out fire, but I mean, you can feel free to like house rule that stuff.
You managed to
dramatically
duck
appropriate.
under the table, the remains of the table.
And the blue stream spits over him. And then I'm going to take my movement to walk back into the hallway.
Just casually.
Well, that missed. And I walk past you guys. Hi, I've got an arrow sticking out of me.
All right. It is Orsick's turn.
Hope. You're not that hurt.
No.
I'll go towards the flaming shooter over there. And I will just apply a bit of hammery goodness to it.
You're gonna hit. That's a 19. Plus whatever your bonuses are.
Okay. 3 damage?
Ah,
Bludgeon?
but he has vulnerability to this, so you actually have 50%.
Okay, so 4 damage?
All right.
You don't have any bonuses like strength or anything?
No, that's
Oh, you
what
rolled
it was.
one?
I
I
rolled
can't
a
see
1
it.
for damage.
So he's really hurt.
All right. So the hammer knocks half of his body off, but he falls. So he's on the ground and he's just kind of like staring, unable to do anything.
Why?
He's just a sky.
I just wanted to play cards.
He starts yelling, just aimless yelling.
What if he was winning? That's sad.
That would suck.
I was up 100 zenny.
So.
What if he owed all those other ones? He's like, yeah, take me. I owe them too much.
The skeleton mafia will kill
It'll
me.
probably be
It's-
Veritas.
Yeah, it's how it does.
My turn. Are there still so there's still things to kill?
Yes.
Yes.
The
Is anyone
one,
really injured?
I am, but I'm still on my feet.
the one in front of me is damaged,
Mm.
or wounded, I guess you could say. But the other one still has their weapon.
It's a skeleton, I'd go with damage.
Well,
They're boned.
darn. Sure no one needs healing?
If you want to heal me, feel free, but I can live without it. Or if you want to fight, you can run in there and do it.
My scimitar and just hit the what the hell? It's okay, I can't tell how many. I'm gonna guess.
You got enough
You'll be able
speed.
to reach him.
I can get to here. And I will try and hit him with my scimitar. I don't think it'll do much, but hey.
You'd be surprised.
I need to roll this one. So attack that +4.
You don't want to roll that again.
I don't think I got
Nope.
it.
So you miss.
6.
I apparently can't
He
hit
ducks to the side, or just
the bastards.
dodges. Alright.
This is a spry
So we are back
bone.
to
pile.
this guy who dropped his arrow. So he uses his other hand to grab the short sword at his side and swings at
Edwin?
Edwin, yes.
Eddie money.
You're just like, yeah, he swings at Edmund, right?
5. That's probably not going to hit.
Plus 4, I think. 9?
9, yeah.
No, it's not going to
No.
be close.
So he misses. He over swings. I'm just kind of like,
He's unbalanced. He's missing an arm.
yeah, it's understandable. And his friend still has his arrow, but it's kind of close range. He drops the bow and arrow and grabs his short sword as well and swings at Haveldad.
How was that not?
Miss.
Bastard.
And he also misses.
You have less AC than I do, Hobbledon. You should try armor.
It's Jen's turn.
I
Oh.
can't. I do.
I am going to attack
What?
with my weapon.
That's weird.
That guy.
All right.
Or wait, which one of those two guys is the most injured?
He is the most injured.
I'll attack that guy.
You would accrue an attack of opportunity moving like that.
Not if I take my cunning action to
To
disengage.
disengage. There you go.
Does
Otherwise, you'd
a
actually take 2 attacks. of
12 hit him?
No.
Oh, then I miss.
Why would it be 2?
Oh, well, I get
Because you
advantage
moved through
because
both of
I'm
their-
flanking.
You don't do it if you move in their threatened square, only if you move
Does
out
a
of their
13
threatened
hit?
space now.
Yes.
Because he should still be in the threatened
Perfect.
space of the other one anyway.
I think the table is a square.
I deal him 12 damage
It is hard to
Alright.
tell without the map.
with my
So-
sweet sword.
You strike him across his body and his whole body explodes except for his head, which is still alive, but it rolls over to the wall and starts screaming.
Jesus, these guys are loud.
So now there's 2 of them yelling because they're upset.
A pair of lungs on him.
I hope I hope the neighbors don't call the police.
I'll finish out my movement by moving over to the skull, and I'll pick it up.
All right.
That's
Um,
creepy.
It is Edwin's turn.
I say, good sir, it seems like you are a bit unarmed.
Oh, wow.
No.
No, he's
Wow.
got a short sword.
You lose your paladin abilities for that.
He's like, done, I'm a
That was
fighter.
bad.
He's right. Yes, I was gonna do a javelin to be funny, but I'm just gonna take a stab with the short sword.
Just punch him.
Could I? How would I handle the punching?
Just
Punching
a
deals-
melee attack.
Punching deals only
Hit
1
him.
damage.
That's whatever your strength modifier is.
What's your strength
But
modifier?
a punch is
Plus
bludgeoning, so he would get 50% damage bonus.
Great. I think you should go with the sword.
You should try it.
Yeah,
Just hit him
6
with it.
damage.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah, max would be +4, yeah, max would be 6.
You know,
Or just be
It'd be 6. Actually, it'd be a guaranteed 6.
I
18
hate to
strength.
use a sword on an unarmed man, skeleton, and so I punch with my fist.
It's a standard melee attack, so it's going to be the same bonus you have.
Do you roll for that, or it's just plus
It's
3?
+3, +2 for your cause proficiency bonus, so it's going to be +5.
Okay, so that's 6.
Well, you have to roll the attack.
Oh.
It's +5 to hit. You still have to hit it.
Okay.
So 10. And you would have missed with the sword too.
So
He's
you
nimble.
do miss. He does kind of lean in one direction, and you punched where his.
Perhaps
arm
you'd
is
like to oblige me with boxing.
It's Orsik's turn, or no, it's Zeke's turn. Sorry.
Okay, I will amble back in the room, casually holding the arrow in my side. And I'm going to see if I can Ray of Frost the remaining skeleton. $24?
Yeah.
Oh, I will hit for 1. Wow, I really minimized that.
Now the skeleton puts on a sweater.
It's getting cold in here.
Uh,
Ignore the fire burning in the other corner.
yes, the ray of frost grazes the top of his skull and does not really bother him a whole lot.
So is there ice everywhere now?
Well, it looks like his head has hair, like really
Yes.
weird crystallized blue hair.
Spikes of,
Hey,
of
so
frost.
he's that god from a movie that I'm not here to say.
Okay.
It's Orsik's turn.
Hercules.
I say a quick little prayer, and
Okay.
with sacred fire, I put this one out of its misery.
Alright,
I
is
believe
that,
it's.
those are instant hits, or?
It's just one action. Target must succeed in a dexterity saving throw.
Can you imagine how that would happen?
he
can't
would
do
fail.
That. Yeah, he's gonna fail. He can't do anything. So yeah, he stops screaming as he is going to crash.
And he takes six radiant damage.
All right, it is Havildun's turn.
Yay. One guy left.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and hit him again.
Good luck.
No.
Nope. Not even close.
I'm
You should have
inflated.
ambled behind him so you would have had advantage with Edwin. Should have done that. It's good. It's too late now.
All right.
I'm gonna
so
think of a gesture in my head. I just can't do it on camera.
This
I'm sure you'll do it
guy.
later.
Is it a thumbs up?
Yes.
No. Close.
This guy drops his weapon and puts his remaining hand in the air and says, "I give up. I give up. I give up."
Okay.
Do we take skeleton prisoners? Are we
I
gonna take
guess.
skeletons as
He's
prisoners? now,
surrendered.
too? He's an undead monstrosity.
He's technically
He's
sentient.
sapient. Yeah.
Sapience means nothing.
Shouldn't you hate him?
It should. Actually, you should. Well, what's your god?
I have a god. I don't think I chose a god.
Some
You know,
kind
I
of
guess
tree.
druids don't have to have a god.
Just all of a sudden you're like, yeah, okay, you know, it's cool to have it, and then it's like, no. They
But I
must
think
all be
druids hate
destroyed.
undead because they're like an abomination against the natural order sort of thing.
I think everyone should hate undead because they're an abomination against natural order.
Your Shen just hates everything except gold. And
That
gems.
seems to be-
What about undead gold?
Yeah, what if gold is undead?
Was gold ever alive?
Could be. As you so point out, in this
so-
world, sapience means nothing.
Then what's the problem?
Give us one reason why we should let you live.
So to speak.
But I mean, why would you bother killing me? I'm harmless. I have done nothing.
No, you're
wrong.
armless.
That's a great joke. That's so funny. It's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my entire
The
life.
puns are really flying today.
It's all the same pun. It's the same pun over and over again.
Learn new puns.
I could help you out. I can be so helpful.
Okay, how do we get out of here?
Well, did you guys trigger the fire trap at the?
Sure did on the other end of this passage, yeah.
Interesting. Well, I guess the only way would be that way then, and he gestured toward the other door.
What's with that purple thing behind you?
I am not sure. It appeared after the magic dude turned us into skeletons.
Ooh.
Is that painful?
I don't really remember. I don't remember before I was a skeleton. Only it doesn't. I don't remember the memories or the feelings, which is probably a good thing.
Is the severed skull I have still alive?
Yes,
Does it have anything to add?
it's screaming.
I shove something like a piece of cloth into its mouth and put it in my backpack.
Screaming, doesn't it? It's
Yeah, my guy's kind of curious as to why it's screaming. It's
he's
not like
he's fine. He's just probably very startled. I mean,
because he lost his head.
Another pun.
oh, we're laughing. Oh yeah, ha, it's funny.
Humor, ha.
Well, no, humor is because of the bone.
Yeah, humorous.
Oh,
This is
good lord, kill him. Moving on.
No, I
I
didn't.
can't take the puns. I hate puns.
Why do you want to kill him?
I
I'm
could
sure
learn
he's fine.
I could learn how to pun, and I could be your jester.
I ray of frost the burning table until it stops burning.
Just tell us where we can go, and we'll leave you in peace.
Oh yeah, that way. That door is the only way. Although it's gonna not be a fun journey.
What's through the door?
Well, that's where the magic dude was hanging out before. That's like his study, and then like I think where he like camps out for the night.
We do kind of want to talk to him.
I'm gonna go over here and check out the purple thing.
We also really
What is
need
it made
to
out of?
rest. I'm getting low on spells.
It's just kind of like glowing. Are you
Yeah.
gonna touch it?
And this is
I'm
where
just
the
looking
adventure
at it.
gets
I might
difficult
probe it a
for all the
little with, like, a piece of bone
spellcasters.
Yeah.
off the ground.
Okay, when you do that,
We have been
the
doing
bone
this
just
for 3
disintegrates.
sessions now.
Oh my.
Part of it
4
fits.
sessions.
I say, you all look a bit tired. Shall we have a sit?
Is this really the place to sit?
Hey, do you
What?
think we'd be secure here for 8 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
That's
You
what a
can't do
long
short
rest is. We can do a short rest, but it's not going to help
do
much.
much for spells.
Yeah. it has
I
to be
can
long.
heal during a short
Well,
rest.
you can do a long. I mean, for you, 4 hours is a long rest.
That's true.
But at the same time, that's still 4 hours in a dangerous dungeon.
Well,
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a house, not a dungeon.
Well, I think we're in the dungeon portion of the house.
Frankly, this is
We're
the worst
dungeon
house
adjacent.
ever.
Alright, so about this purple thing, everyone. Apparently it disintegrates whatever touches it.
Don't
Okay,
touch it.
great. Don't touch it.
Oh, should we be worried about that?
Only if you touch it.
Is it moving?
Is it moving?
It's not moving closer. It's just kind of like
It's like a
shimmering.
curtain.
Yeah.
Like a shower curtain waving.
Have we seen this in other parts of the house?
Yeah, you guys had seen it at that other entranceway that the Nothic told you not to go towards.
It's peculiar.
Sure. A lot of magical stuff is.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be looking for someone?
He's not here. The dwarf.
Is that what we're?
Yeah, there's a lot of people we're looking for that.
And apparently at some point we're actually supposed to find a castle and a mine. We
There
just
was
like,
someone you
Oh,
guys
my
were
goodness.
looking
What's the
for.
skeleton doing right now?
Who are we looking? Weren't we?
The skull?
We were specifically
skeleton.
in here to
He's just hanging out
somebody.
here, looking
He's
a
not
little
here. The
nervous.
dwarf dude.
We
He picks up
found
his
the
hand
prisoners,
and then just kind of
but
moves
the
back.
leader of the Redbrands, we have a bounty on.
Yeah, we want him too. I guess that's the
Assuming
wizard dude
he's
now?
dead, but yeah.
There was someone that you guys were looking for that had disappeared.
Yeah, the
that
dwarf
was-
guy.
Also, there was like another guy who was a friend of
Someone
The
try
guy
to write
you
this
saved.
stuff
I want
down.
to take out my short bow
I have.
and knock an arrow and point it at the wall.
Alright, you watch the wall. I'm gonna nap for 4 hours.
And then
We'll stand watch.
right before I release the arrow, I'm going to turn and shoot the skeleton. Catching him
Whoa.
off guard.
All right.
Why would you do that?
We'll have to roll for that.
I will roll for that.
Can I roll a reaction to cast Mage Hand in response and try and catch the arrow?
Yes.
Well, that's not what Mage Hand does.
I know, but I don't like what you're doing. You're being evil.
You'll have to beat. I'm killing a skeleton.
You're
How am I
being
being
evil.
evil?
Sapient
very mean.
skeleton.
What are you, a necromancer? You love skeletons so
I
much?
actually could be. I mean, I
Yeah, I
could
mean,
have
he
taken that
could
school.
very well.
So what was your
decide to
attack
go
roll?
That was a
necromancer.
19, but because I'm catching him off guard, yeah, 19, so 22.
All right, so I get a +5 to this, so I need to do a 17 or higher. Oh, so close to a 20. Did you see that? I'm gonna blow my inspiration.
No, I got a natural 20.
Oh my gosh!
You grab the arrow,
Out of the air.
Out of the air.
What are you doing?
and the skeleton shrieks and falls on the floor, like waving its thing. What are you guys deciding to do? Are you guys gonna continue to have your drone go forward and figure out what's over here?
Yeah,
Are you
just-
resting?
Just
Yeah.
keep going. If you can write it down.
There's a door and it's locked.
It's locked.
It's locked. And the rats are covering me and making it difficult to move. I'm gonna sit down here.
Okay.
You're gonna sit
They're
down
very
in
heavy.
the rats.
They're very heavy.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
So can we lock the door? Just like
go get the
prevent the-
prisoners and bring them into this room.
Oh yes. Prisoners. So bring all the prisoners in.
I'll stand watch by the door. You rest as long as
I
you
mean,
need
on
to.
the one hand, we've only got 2 doors to protect. On the other hand, we do have the wavy purple field thing
Did you close the door
behind us after the prison.
after he
Oh.
went in?
Do we want to
Yes.
leave him out there? Yeah, we're gonna close the door out there. Good luck.
Okay.
Commune with the rats. Become one with them.
Okay, it feels safer here where no one's trying to kill me.
Are
Enjoy.
there bars for the door?
No.
There's
I put a
tables.
chair underneath the
Yeah.
knob.
Okay.
And we'll close the door we came through and put a chair there as well.
We found one of the few non-burn chairs, so that's good.
Well, there's 3 all on the right. I confirm.
Guess we can play cards.
Yeah, the cards on the right are still there.
There's gold on the table.
Ooh, we take the gold.
I mentioned that. Can we get the gold from the table I burned too, or?
Yes. It's just a little charred, but it's still good. There is that's the wrong one. No, that is the right one. Total amounts to 75 CP, 55 SP, 22 EP, 15 GP, and a gold earring set with a tiny ruby. Ooh.
22 EP, that's pretty rare.
I don't know what that means. What is
Electrum
it?
pieces.
Yeah, electrum pieces are worth like 75% of a gold piece.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They're midway between silver and gold, but I don't think they're printed anymore either. Aren't there supposed to be coins from like ancient kingdoms? Electrum and platinum, I think.
Are you guys resting? Or are you just hanging out here for?
Yeah, we're resting, but we're staying guard. We're keeping an eye out.
Keep in
Alright.
mind, if we're interrupted, the rest is interrupted.
So about
Yeah. The electrum and platinum pieces originate from fallen empires and lost kingdoms.
about 2 hours into your rest, you hear something knock on the door that the skeleton went into.
Hello?
There is
I'm
no
continuing
response.
to rest. I'm continuing to
Oh,
rest
did
in
they
my
eat
trance.
the...
And then knock on the
But
door.
there's another knock.
Hi. Who's on the other side?
Then
Do you have any spells that might?
Not ready.
Is there a gap underneath the door?
no.
Oh.
I mean, I could do, I guess, detect magic to see if there's magic on the other side.
There's magic everywhere in this place.
I know, that's the big, there's a lot of magic.
I mean, we've got a magic wall.
Magic everywhere.
magic.
Yeah, the magic wall.
All
Can we wait it out?
magic
Just ignore the knocking?
The
forever.
knocking continues and becomes louder and more insistent.
We can wait like a couple more hours on this, right? Just like kind of put my back against the wall, like. Shh.
Okay, so then
Wizards thinking.
about an hour, 3 hours into your rest, the wall starts moving inwards.
That's what I was worried about.
About how quickly?
Huh?
How-
Very slowly.
About one room an hour.
Yeah.
So we should probably get moving.
The knocking has not stopped the entire time.
They were warning us.
I hear you knocking, but you can't come in.
Alright, so I get out my sword.
I guess I break out of the trance.
I'm kind of like nudging.
Yeah. I got one
That's
spell
easy.
left and 10 hit points.
I can fix the hit points.
But then you'll have less spells.
My spells aren't quite as useful.
They're pretty critical when we lose hit points.
How the dead? Perhaps you can give this fellow a heal?
No, she needs spells too.
Hmm.
We had enough time for me to use my. I can always just blow my hit dice.
Yeah, we could do the short rest just for the hit point recovery.
Now we had 3 hours.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Now, what is it that you just did? Because I am not familiar with this game.
He did a short rest, which means he gains back his hit dice. Like since we're level 3,
Uh-huh.
he gets to roll 3d6.
Well, level 2.
We're
right now.
technically level 2 because we haven't long rested yet. I was trying to get through that. But like you were saying, every level we get what's called hit dice, which is worth the value of our whatever we roll for hit points. During a short rest, we may choose to spend those to
Oh.
gain 1d6 plus our Constitution modifier back. I do get my Constitution modifier back. Our Constitution modifier back in health. We recover them slowly, though. We recover them equal to half our level, round up, I think, every night's sleep, every long rest. So, for example, if you're 4th level, you have 4 hit dice. If you blow them all during the day, it would take you 2 days of rest to get them both back, to get them all back. Every day you get 2 back. So it's just a way to quickly heal without having to blow spells or whatnot, but it is a limited resource.
I
Okay.
guess like in game it would be like you're quickly patching yourself up and
Sort of, yeah.
you know, doing like quick first aid.
And natural healing.
It's like a 2-hour rest of just
Yeah.
calming down, patching yourself up, as opposed to a long rest, which is 8
Taking a
hours
breather.
of sleeping or light activity.
And I guess assume during 8 hours you're casting your remaining healing spells because you're going to get them back anyway.
Besides Zeke, who has AoE type spells? Because
I
I
don't
have a
have any
feeling
spells.
once we open up the
She has
the
Thunder Wave.
door-
I have Thunder Wave.
Which through a doorway would be excellent.
Yes.
Will that go through?
Just, yeah.
Veritas, use Thunder Wave.
Yeah, you should open that door and knock back.
If everyone's fine with that, I'm ready to open
Yeah.
up the door and.
My sword and shield are drawn.
All right, so it's so we'll be
So let's
here.
position ourselves.
It was the
And
dwarf
you're
we've been
you're
looking for.
maybe here. And then
I think the dwarf wouldn't lock that loud or make the purple wave come in.
it
Yeah.
was
That's me.
really
So how quick is that purple coming?
and almost looks
This
like
is
the
very
guy's
slowly
giving a
inching
finger.
forward.
Yes, I hear that a
Maybe,
lot.
maybe every 5 minutes or so, it'll kind of like flow forward another couple of inches. It's not very fast. It's sort of fast.
So it's moving at a
It's the edge of reality. The entire
our little
world
buddies. All right,
is being
so
engulfed.
I'm quickly
Well,
open it.
if
And I have my
that's gonna
spell
be the
ready.
whole house.
Okay,
This happens.
when you open the door, there is a wall of rats.
Cast
They're
it
staring
now.
at you.
I'm gonna cast it.
Okay.
So Thunder Wave.
Yes, you roll for them against that number.
Yes,
Okay.
because it just kind of
20?
happens.
Each rat
Yeah.
individually.
We're definitely gonna do one roll for rats in general. Here we go.
Okay, now I believe they still take half damage.
Yes.
They just don't get knocked back.
Yes.
So the entire rat swarm for up to, I mean, how many squares is it?
All right. On a failed saving throw, creature takes 2d8 damage. Thunder damage is pushed 10 feet away. On
That
a
sounds
successful, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed.
So you roll 2d8, it's half as much. So they're going to take 5 each. Every rat takes 5 points of damage.
Unless it's a swarm, then it's the
That's
swarm
true.
takes 5.
Then the swarm takes 5.
All right, so the wall in front of you is going to explode. The first layer of rats explode in the blood. The second layer of rats
Ew.
Lovely.
scream "why" in a chorus.
Really? You're
Yes.
knocking on the door, interrupting our rest, and making a purple curtain come closer. That's why.
How do you know they're making the?
It might
purple
not be
curtain
them
come
making the
closer?
curtain.
It's called
Maybe they
coincidence.
were
It seems
warning
really
you.
unlikely.
Maybe they were
Causative,
warning you.
not
Maybe
That's
they're
true.
your friends.
That's true.
All animals are friends. So the wall of rats falls and starts running back along the walls, kind of clinging to them because now they're terrified.
Good.
And they're all crying in a extremely loud, like cacophony of sound is the sound of them crying like small children.
Gross.
But
Hopefully
the
they're
ground
smart
is
children.
cleared. There's just like a giant wall, like a very thin space where one person could walk through, as all of the rats have like kind of.
They were
spread out.
speaking common.
Yes.
Oh Jesus! There's a lot of penance needing to be made. We just killed Disneyland.
Oh. No.
Happen
wait.
to a nicer group.
Where is our, hey, where's your skeleton
At
buddy?
the far end of the room, you see the skeleton guy kind of amongst the rats on the wall. He'll look out and then hide amongst the rats again, as if trying to hide himself from you guys.
I'm like, I guess we should try and go through.
We have no choice. These had to be vaporized
And
by the purple wall.
encapsulate the prisoners and move forward.
Right. So how are you guys going to go through?
I'll stay in the back. Everyone else is going to fight.
Is this
I'll
gonna
stay in the
be-
back to keep it from killing the skeleton as we walk by.
I'm going up first.
Alright, so you're gonna go first?
Mhm.
Alright.
With a shield in front to deflect any rat strike.
Veritas, you can come after me.
Wait, so, and then where do we want the prisoners?
Actually, they should be around you, Veritas, since you're going to be in the middle. It'll be the most protected portion, I guess.
I don't know, because this guy will be right behind them. Here, he can be behind the
Don't put the prisoners near Shen. Shen has a very strict no prisoners policy.
No, it's not that I have no prisoners policy, it's that I don't have every enemy is a prisoner policy.
You probably don't have it written down either.
We're not a traveling chain gang here.
How
We are
are,
now.
adventurers.
how are the prisoners bound again?
We bound them with their own robes.
Yeah, just kind of torn.
Are there
maybe
their
with
feet
ropes.
bound then? It's just their arms?
Just their arms.
Yeah. Are they less catatonic now?
No. But as you start walking towards the door, they all three attempt to flee into the void in the wall.
Flee into the
Hey,
void?
no.
I take no action to stop.
I can't even see it. I'm going forward with
That's a bad
They
idea.
disintegrate into the wall and
With Edwin.
disappear.
Well,
My guy's
that's
like, wait.
probably for the
He
best.
glances over. So you guys,
Like,
wait, where's
oh.
the other prisoners?
I just point at the wall.
That wasn't Shen. They did that to themselves.
Did
Edwin
they,
and I are probably already in the hallway, so I don't even know.
Yeah.
That's probably my latent psionic powers.
You're the other.
is that what it is?
No, you're the other good guy.
That was. They
Oh,
did the
yeah.
last thoughtful action.
lawful neutral.
Odo, where are we time wise? I want to know how much.
We're is 12:48.
Oh.
So coming to the end.
So-
So yeah, maybe we can record until or start wrapping up now.
This is a good place, I think, to stop. So you've entered the hallway of crying children rats.
Wow, now they're
Three of
children
your
rats?
Well, she did say that they
They're
were
crying like-
screaming with the voices of small children.
The catatonic prisoners have fled into the void that is slowly following you. And there's a locked door ahead.
Thanks for watching,
Bye.
folks.
Burn through it.